This will be part one of a three-part introduction to exponents. Right now we're going to talk a little bit about exponents. You're typically in math so far, what you've seen is something like this, 3x. Writing 3x simply means that you have an x plus an x plus an x, 3 x's added together. But now we're going to consider what happens when you have x to the third power. And this means that you'll have 3 x's. However, these x's are being multiplied together. X times x times x. 3 x's multiplied together. If I made it more complicated, maybe I have x squared times x to the fourth. Now I have x squared, x times x, also times x to the fourth. X times x times x times x. That exponent, the power number, tells us how many x's are multiplied together. And if I count them up, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 x's multiplied together, or x to the sixth power. Notice all I had to do with those two exponents of the two and the 4 was add them together to get 6. If we did a more complicated example, a squared b times ab to the third, I could write my first part, a squared, so a times b. If you can't see any exponent on that b, it means there's just one b represented. And then times, continuing on, a, or a to the first, and a, times a b, and that's actually 3 b's multiplied together. So in grand total we have 1, 2, 3 a's multiplied together, a to the third times a b, 1, 2, 3, 4 b's, so b to the fourth. Again, simply adding the exponents. The last situation we'll look at quickly is if you have a power with another power. For example, x squared to the third power. Well, starting outside the parentheses and working our way in, to the third power means you have something multiplied by itself 3 times. So we have x squared multiplied by itself 3 times. This shows x squared to the third power. Well, we also know x squared is the same as x times x. And then my next x squared is x times x. And my next x squared, x times x. So in grand total, I end up with how many x's? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. X to the sixth. And here you can see with my exponents, all we had to do was multiply them together. X squared to the third gave me 6.